Well, the good news, Dana,
Yes.
is that the wind has finally calmed down enough.
For the most part, yeah. Yesterday was brutal, and Monday as well. I was out shoveling some snow, and it was so windy that my hat blew off of my head.
Oof.
And I had to chase it down, and I was like, this sucks.
Yes, we actually had the utility line come unattached
really?
from our home. Yeah, because it was
Oh,
so windy.
no.
But so I'm glad to have the wind over, but it is
Yes.
still chilly.
It's still very, very cold. I was saying out on the weather deck before, at least it's sunny this afternoon, and we're getting to the point where the sun angle is high enough where it's actually starting to feel a little bit warmer. And if you've been tired about how many storms that we've had to talk about, you'll like this week's forecast because it'll be a lot calmer. So in terms of our wind gusts for today, it will still be a little bit breezy, but significantly less windy than it's been kind of so far this week. So that's at least a little bit on the good news department. It'll still be mostly sunny as we get into this afternoon. Temperatures are still going to be pretty cold though. High temperatures will only be kind of in the mid-20s, and then we do have that sunshine factor, but with that little breeze, the wind chill temperatures will still be a little bit on the cold side. It'll also be mostly clear overnight tonight, so by the time we get to early tomorrow morning, our low temperatures will once again be in the single digits. Some spots like Waterville or Freiburg being below zero, so another very cold night on tap. And then Thursday, we end up with some more cloud cover because there's an area of low pressure that'll be passing to our south. So this is Thursday at 5 p.m. It'll be mostly cloudy across the state. We can see some of those snow showers from that system to our south, just over the water here. So we aren't actually going to see any precip from this system. It's only going to be that extra cloud cover for the second half of the day, Thursday and overnight. But that storm departs pretty quickly, and then we end up with a lot more sunshine on Friday, and temperatures will actually be slowly increasing throughout the week. We'll actually start seeing some average temperatures, which we haven't seen in a while, and a bit more sunshine as we go in for the weekend too. So a significantly calmer stretch of weather. Here's a wider look at that system that'll be passing to our south. So it'll be fairly strong, but we'll only end up getting the clouds on the northern edge of that one. And then things are calm. Even as we get through the weekend, the next system that we'll be watching would be kind of Monday night into Tuesday of next week. Right now it looks like a smaller clipper system, so as we know, those are a little bit drier, don't usually have a ton of precip with them, but we'll be watching that one as we get kind of into this weekend. But until then, it's a pretty calm forecast. It'll also be a gradual warming trend. So we're still right now in temperatures that are below average for this time of year. Our average high temperature is now 36, but look at the trend. We start to warm up a little bit, and even as we get into the weekend and the beginning of next week, we might actually start getting some temperatures above average, getting into the 40s perhaps in some spots. I also wanted to point out our current snow depth. Right now, a snow depth of 19 inches in Portland. These are our 3 climate sites, so those are the ones that have the numbers, but then the colors you can see with the legend on top what your snow depth would be. It's been a while since we've seen snow depth that's really stuck around, especially in the past couple of winters. And for the amount of snow that we've seen so far this season, it's actually a lot closer to average. Marine forecast sees 2 to 4 feet. Water temp is 37. So in terms of our 7-day forecast, I am excited actually to have a little bit of a more relaxing one because we've had a lot of storms to talk about. A lot of sunshine for the rest of this afternoon. Amanda, more clouds on Thursday, but we'll get some more sunshine in for the weekend as well. And don't worry about that precip until we get to next week.
Okay, I know a lot of people enjoying the fresh snowfall right now, but
Yeah.
it is nice to have this kind of break.
A snow depth of like 19 inches here. I feel like I'm actually getting like a good solid Maine winter. I mean, I'm loving it.
Yes, a real one. Thank you, Dana.